You only have one life, and so many ways to spend it. I never thought from my younger years that my life would be the way it is now. Starting off as an outgoing and athletic child, I always thought I had a bright future and endless possibilities to where my life would take me. After many years had passed, the brightness in my life had disappeared. I had hit a wall. This wall was my battle with depression. Most people think that someone who is depressed is always upset and hates everything surrounding them. I was a rare case. On the outside, I never changed. It was only my perspective that had altered. I was dying from the inside out. I did not care about anything. In a blink of an eye, my whole world had changed. I lost my thrill to live and filled my body with something I knew could get the job done. I took 35 pills in total. Everyone always asks me, what could have been so bad that you wanted to take your life? I believe that people who ask that question are not aware of how depression feels or works. The littlest thing could trigger you to make today your last day. Thoughts metastasize in my head and make me think way deeper into situations that need be. I had gotten into a fight with my parents about if I was sick enough to stay home from school. My mind had lost its ability to rationalize, and I felt as if I was alone in the world and I had no one by my side. Little did I know my parents loved me and were there for me throughout anything. I needed to tell someone what was going on. My dad had rushed home because I became scared of my life ending and started texting him on how many pills I had taken. Once my parents had arrived, they tried to figure out what was wrong. I was speechless, emotionless, and paralyzed. Where I was laying, I did not want to get up, nor did I think I could. My parents began to panic. The situation is not something you can prepare for, so my parents thought speaking sternly with me would make me realize this situation was serious. After about 5 minutes of my dad yelling at me, he helped me get up and he took me to the emergency room. From there on out, all I can really remember is my dad holding my head telling me it's going to be okay, with tears rolling down my face. They had taken me into a separate room, where I was not allowed to have almost anything in my room, nor could I ever be alone. After the hospital trip came the psych ward. I felt as if I was in jail for 5 days. All in all, it was a rough part of my life, but I believe that me trying to take my life has made me realize the good in life and finding my will to live. Throughout my whole journey of trying to commit suicide, all I could do was thank myself for texting my dad. The text to my dad had saved my life. When I had taken the pills, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I thought about getting married, having kids, taking care of my parents when they got old, and all the other things I would miss out on if I decided to make that day my last. Most people think that some kids that try to commit suicide are looking for attention. There might be some cases, but sometimes it takes that life-altering experience to make us realize how valuable our lives are. This whole situation is not something I am afraid to talk about. My attempt to commit suicide changed me in so many ways. I enjoy hanging out with my boyfriend and friends now. I can cherish the moments with my family. I've grown as a human being. I'm stronger than I was before, and I can now handle tough situations and help others through situations like mine. I feel as if my journey through depression not only made me a stronger human in the end, but can help me make others realize that they are also strong. I now have a positive outlook on life, and I know that this is the only one I have, so why not make the best of it?